I'm just going to get started. Whether anyone's here or not. All right, let's find out what the energies are for Virgo coming up. Virgo. Just right here. There we go. All right. What are the energies coming in for Virgo to start with? Virgo, let's get a piece of paper and write this down. All right, you know what? Maybe I'll do it differently. Let's go with, we'll do Taurus first. Yeah, we'll do Taurus first. If anyone's in the room, go ahead and say hello and let me know you're here. It'd be nice to hear from you. I'm going to start with Taurus. Hump day, fun day. What's coming in for Tauruses? For Taurus. I'm not sure if I actually did something right here. Just one second. All right, let's do the trick. We start with Taurus. 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 What's coming in for Taurus? This is your hump day energy. Oops. 10 of Pentacles. Very nice, Taurus. A very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. 3 of Wands, abundance. Wow, this is looking amazing, Taurus. So these are the energies Divine's trying to take you towards. Let's see what else is coming in, Taurus. Let's get some clarity on this. First one out, the Wheel of Fortune. You gotta be kidding me. On the 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Divine timing coming your way. That is incredible. I've not seen cards like that in a while, my friends. For Taurus. Libra, justice. So you're looking for justice in a situation where your finances are concerned. You could be dealing with truth needs to be spoken. Balance needs to be brought. Tied to a karmic cycle that you'd really like to let go of. With the Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Pentacles here. Yeah. I feel like you're about getting into pleasure and into earthy things. Enjoying it, almost like wanting to get away from the rat race, I'm hearing. With the 3 of Cups, I'm just going to put this like this, peeps. Yeah, I am. Makes more sense to me. Sorry about the mess. 3 of Cups. Now we have, move this over so you can see it. The Wheel of Fortune spins and a cycle ends. An attachment that's kind of like poisonous to your circumstance or situation finishes something up. It's like something that it could be the justice system missed previously. There will be celebration around now. But there's also something about being attached to an old narrative where money is concerned. In order to have this celebration, it seems to be about, to me, taking on a new idea or thing about money in some sort of way. Interesting. Dun, dun, dun. So interesting. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit all these cards in here because, like, I'll have to, my camera is very close to the table. That's the problem. Let's lift it up some. There we go. Hopefully it will adjust so it's not blurry. So we have the Three of Wands next. Abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. So you might want to rush ahead and make plans for yourself or something that you just, the divine's asking you to wait a little more on. Wow, look at that. The Three of Wands again. Your ship's coming in. You know it. You can feel it. There's some sort of energy moving forward where you can feel it. Hi, everybody. This is for Taurus. There's some sort of energy coming in where you can feel that it's so close. But there's this idea of money or something, making, oh wow, you're manifesting a lot. This is manifesting energy all day long. Making the decisions. As you make the decision, you turn in the direction of what you desire. And your dreams and hopes come true. Your ships come in. It's abundance. Things are looking very good. You need to have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. It's like the divine is trying to line you up in perfect, succinct ways that you can't even foretell as you sit here waiting because of decisions you've made. The divine is lining you up to bring absolute celebration. The first card is the Wheel of Fortune on the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, come on. And it's justice. Something, like I said, may have passed by in the justice system or something, or an opportunity to do something previously that you've kind of always wanted to do that eluded you, maybe back then or whatever. You didn't think that you'd want to or want it, but there will be celebration here nonetheless. So we have Knight of Cups. This could be a love offer coming in as you're focusing on manifesting things forward. I believe it's you hopping on a horse and taking yourself in a new emotional way forward. Taking a new you in offering to the universe. Wow, a new you is right. Someone could be hopping on their trusty steed and coming to you with a more solid love offer or a love offer. This could also be somebody that hops in their vehicle or whatever and comes to tell you something that makes you emotional, which is interesting because this person rarely gets, they're very stable. They're very creative. You're about to birth something massive, my friends, my Taurus friends, within the next 3 months. I know this is just your hump day reading, but I'm telling you, coming out of this energy of toxic ties and ending a cycle of what you've believed money should be or is, finding an absolutely new way forward. That's beautiful. There's some power in acquisition here. You could be dealing with a lawyer or a judge that is going to hear something in a different way. I'm also getting that. Somebody could be finding, it's like a financial windfall through what you know or what you've heard. And it's like not everybody has heard of this new way forward, but you have. And it's like you're slowly telling people as you go. Wow. The Emperor. Oh my gosh, my Taurus friends. Do you really think I need to say much more here? Look at this. The Empress and the Emperor. Perfect match for each other. Manifested this beautiful way forward. But it's like there's something that needed to happen before this could come in that you needed to tie up. I can't even say this is new. I don't believe this is a new love thing coming. I think this is taking a relationship or a circumstance or this could be a boss and his wife. This could be a judge and a lawyer in the justice system, something that's very potent here, I must say. Let's find out what's crossing this Ten of Pentacles here, please. What's crossing you from seeing this beauty that's coming your way? Brand new beginning. Wondering if you have the resources. You're going to get news about resources that are coming to you. It's going to make you incredibly happy. It almost takes you strength to believe it fully. That's what I'm getting. What's crossing this Three of Wands, this manifestation? Because I'm getting that you're just hanging out with friends, having fun. Things are offered to you. It's like, okay, but I don't know if you see all this coming your way. Queen of Swords, there's the lawyer. I had a feeling there was a lawyer or somebody involved. So it's a matter of cutting out the crap and saying, hey, you're either in it to win it with me, or keep packing. Somebody is seeing very clearly, or needs to see very clearly, what's in front of them. If this is crossing you, yeah, you need to see very clearly what's coming in front of you. It's like there's some sort of clouded imagery or vision around. It's like I'm getting your emotional and spiritual sight. I think you're good with the money thing. You've got that figured out, but there's some sort of lack of clarity about exactly if you believe that you're actually manifesting this. The beautiful thing is what crosses you is that it's in the upright, so it's coming. It's a matter of absolute divine timing, this whole thing. Brand new beginning. If someone's in a legal battle, there could be a new start with a lawyer, someone seeing something more deep than you'd have thought previously. This is Taurus, Yoli. We're doing Taurus first. Let's pull. Actually, you know, I'm going to use a different deck. Let's get angel messages. Keepers of the Light. Oracle cards by Kyle Gray. Oracle message for my Taurus friends, please. Diana, focused intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Oh yeah, you're setting your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. I'm telling you, there's something beautiful coming your way. It's like you pulled the arrow back and you've shot the arrow forward. And in doing so, I don't even think you realize that this is what you're manifesting. Oh yeah, absolutely. I set intention to manifest that halo, but I'm telling you, this is almost like in the waiting is something that you're not seeing. That's almost like right in front of you. It's almost like right in front of you. Let's pull a heart activation card. Got my cards backwards. Oops, falling out now. There's something about discernment will bring harmony. Oh my gosh, these cards are just like jumping everywhere. One more card for my Taurus friends, please. Priorities. You understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations. So get excited about what you want to manifest. Do what it takes to manifest them. Set the right intention. But make the intention be a love win for everybody. And as it is a love win for everybody, then you are going to manifest more than you could have possibly imagined. Okay, let's take this upwards and onwards and head to Capricorn. If you have Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or even just had Saturn in Capricorn and you just came out of a Saturn return, this will resonate for you, I am sure. What did I do with that deck? Yeah, I know, Freya. My deck ran away. Cat's like, I don't know what to do with it. There it is. All right. Capricorn next. Capricorn next. Ooh. I don't pull the main cards in the center upside down, just so y'all know. The Moon card. Important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. Capricorns. Stepping into the new and not sure what it's going to look like. It's like you can't see all of the parameters around you. I think there's some fear also about what's coming your way. We have the Empress. You very well could be dealing with a Libra or Taurus. Being Venus is going into Libra. Lavish abundance. Give birth to your dreams. Nurture yourself and others. Where am I going to put these so they'll fit? Okay, let's try that. Do you see something's calling your soul? Something you've been waiting for is calling your soul. I want to say that there could be some deception around money and finance due to someone who's, I wouldn't say swindling you, but I feel like there's deception or definitely the unknown. There's more going on behind the scenes than you are anticipating. But being that you're heading towards this energy, it's going to be, yeah, I knew there was more. See the truth coming forward about the journey that you're on. And it may be hard for people to hear your truth. Yeah, hard for people to hear. A tower moment. It's something you're not going to see coming, my Capricorn friends. Capricorn. Wait, what time did this one start? Let's go 6, 7, 6, 15. All right. Oh, sorry about the sloppy shuffling. This is a brand new deck. And I'm telling you, they are slick. Maybe you're dealing with someone who's incredibly slick. Like crazy slick, sitting there in all-knowing power. There's somebody who knows more about what's going on than you think. And there's, because I feel like this is your energy with all this going on around you. This is a person who's very spiritual. It's like a truth comes out or a brand new beginning, but it's a tower moment to others. And there's movement that wants to happen very fast. These are all 3 major arcana. With the moon, there is 4 major arcana out of 5 cards. I'm telling you, whatever this is, the divine is in control. Next, we have Libra. So that is justice. So justice coming in. There's been a situation and a circumstance, or there will be, where you've wanted to move forward with something, or you've wanted to do something. Maybe it's end a cycle and start a new one. It's a challenging beginning for sure, but it is a victory that you're being given this opportunity. We're gonna have to clarify that tower. Girls gotta know. Capricorn's reading, and the moon is right in the middle. So we got Pisces, we got Cancer, we got Libra, we got Scorpio, and Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Not surprising, because these are similar signs I usually see. There could be a tower moment for someone regarding a mode of transportation. And it's going to be, perhaps you want to get a new mode of transportation. There will be justice served here, but the divine's asking you to hold your sword of truth and sit and wait. There's something you're sitting on, or someone's sitting on. Maybe they're making you wait. Not sure how it's all going to turn out. It's like sitting in wait and watching to see what transpires. Is the divine's, how do we say? It's the divine's message to you, because there will be a tower moment, and then it will propel everyone forward. It's almost like sitting in this energy of the moon. If you were to travel forward now, it would cause more chaos than is necessary. See, this is about sitting quiet, watching. So is this energy. It's about divine justice coming in to bring balance. So I think you might be wondering what's going on. There will be a tower moment coming, but it's not falling apart. There's something falling together for you. And I want to say, I think it's long waited. You've waited for a change in circumstance for a long time. A toxic tie. Someone could have a toxic tie to a mother figure, or a toxic tie to a Capricorn, another Capricorn. You could also have some sort of toxicity or dis-ease around a mother figure. So there could be a mother figure that has a disease or something. Someone making an offer, an opportunity, an offer to somebody. This could be needing you to step up in this energy, let go of the toxic things. And it could be that this opportunity is coming back around. It could be something you once said no to, but now it presents itself in a different manner. Three of Wands, you're manifesting something big with the Empress here, co-creating energy, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. I wonder if someone has it's like almost a tie to needing to be in control of family or something. You could be dealing with someone like that. Turning your back on that situation nonetheless and seeing your ships come in. Making a decision. Look at this, same as Taurus. Master manifesting energy. Wow. I want to say this is making a decision on something you said no to previously. Or perhaps somebody said no to an opportunity. It puts you in a place to make a decision over it. And a wish is granted. Look at that. I want to say that something that you really wanted in some sort of way is going to come true. And as it comes true, it very well could be a tower moment, which sets you sprawling a little bit. But as the saying goes, it's not actually falling apart for you, or it's not actually happening to you. It's happening for you, and it's not falling apart. It's falling together. Hangman energy is what's crossing this moon here. There's a whole lot of not knowing what the heck's going on, or you think there's more going on than meets the eye, but someone knows, and there's a truth that's about to be spoken or revealed that will be someone's victory. This is all major arcana except this sword. You realize that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana come in to create a powerful change that brings about Empress energy, because it's something you've manifested that's going to bring you great happiness. And I believe it's something to do with ending a cycle of something you've been tied to. Maybe it's something that you couldn't say no to before, and now you get to say no to it, or something you couldn't say yes to before. I think you're concerned about manipulation now. Am I being manipulated, or is this actually the case? Is this actually true? There's a little bit of disbelief, and I think that's what the Hanged Man is crossing you about. No, this kind of thing doesn't happen for me. I hear someone saying. What's crossing this energy is commitment. We have the 2 highest archetype in the deck here. But this is what's crossing you. Crossing the Empress energy is what you want to be committed to. It could be someone who did something, started a company, but then didn't want to get licensed or something per se, and not following the government rules of some sort of way. It served you initially, but now it's kind of like there's the wishing you'd have done it. And so that's crossing you, but at the same time, you're still going to get a wish granted nonetheless. Is this about your family roots? Is this about what you believe about family that is the toxic tie, feeling like you need to be there all the time, or you yourself aren't valid? I'm getting that for somebody out there. All right, let's pull an angel card. Keepers of the Light Oracle card. Yeah, I thought I would do it this way. Hi, Cat Bill 1. Commander Ashtar, call to action, take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. Ah, I see. So you're being challenged to, if you're the type of person that says walk in faith, you're being challenged to do just that. If you're the type of person that says, why can't I have that? And why can't I do this? The divine's about to bring it to you because of the talk you've been talking. And they're going to call you and test you on whether you're going to walk your walk or not. Walk your talk, talk your walk, whatever the saying goes. I just visit here. Good evening. Hello, Yoli. Hi, Tracy. Kathy Samuel. Hello. We have peacefulness. You recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. I think that's where the divine's heading you. I think that's where the divine would like to see you go towards freedom, but it was in reverse. It's like, do you want to be committed? No wonder this is crossing you. Or do you want your freedom? Or do you want your freedom in a commitment? This could be a love relationship or a circumstance, whatever it is, whether it's work, love, family, whatever. You want to be involved, but you want your freedom in the situation. Kind of like somebody who's in a relationship and they want the freedom to go about and do what they want, be loyal and whatever still, but they still want the freedom to create. The freedom to manifest the new will make them happy. And whoever this Empress energy is, if that's you, this could be you, it doesn't matter, whichever one is you, whichever resonates, there's something peaceful that comes from your freedom, which is why you want your freedom. And if you're having these conversations this week at any given time, I would definitely suggest that you say, what's going to bring me peace and not feeling like I'm in a cage is if I can still have my freedom while in the circumstance. Now, if it's work, you might decide to go out and be a freelancer or a contractor instead of working under somebody, or you might decide to, I mean, heck, I don't know. If you're younger, you might start babysitting. Taking care of kids instead of your brother and sister, you'd take care of, you know, other people's kids. It's like something very enterprising about this energy anyway. When I get a lot of higher arcana cards all in one, it's almost complicated to read it because there's so many nouns, but not near enough verbs in the situation. But recognizing that the balance that sitting calmly and waiting brings before divine moves you, because you'll know with this Tower when you're being moved. You'll know it. All right, let's head to Virgo. Virgo. How are all my Virgos in the room tonight? Doing well, I hope. Anyone who's in the room, say hello. Let me know you're here. If you have not said so, and if you would please like the video, I would love that. Would be awesome. Thank you. Shuffle up some cards. I have had a few walls happen today myself as a Virgo, and I've had to stand my ground, put up my barriers and say, this is the way it's going to be or not. And, you know, it feels good to do that. Hard, although, be it at times. Virgo rising. Nice. Virgo. Let's find out what's coming in for the Virgos. Virgo. 45. Virgo. What's coming in for my Virgos? All right, here we go. The ego, a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. I can't say that's wrong for me, that's for sure. There's definitely been those energies. The 9 of Wands, don't give up, protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. So you've created something, you've set on a trajectory forward. Now it's time to, you know, believe in who you are and believe that God, the divine source, has brought you to this place for absolute reason, without a doubt. And trust that movement forward. You could also be dealing with a Capricorn here in some sort of way, but feeling entrapped by something that is headed in your direction or that you're trying to deal with. Look at that. What did I say? Putting up the boundaries, man. Standing your ground, saying, hey, wait, I said, and you told me that. But it's almost like, I think you feel like, yeah, you feel like it shouldn't be so hard. You feel like there should be some sort of energy of magic around where everybody can kind of like have their cake and eat it too situation. That's looking at the silver lining. I just thought that light was a little bit too bright. Hi. Oh, a happy almost birthday. I have the Ace of Cups coming in, a new love offer, a new home, new life, new job, new you. Now I can see why it's a false sense of entrapment, because as you sit here and fight off things, what you're actually fighting off is an opportunity for the brand new. You have everything in your arsenal to create this. It's not even something that you really have to try to create. It's like you might not say, well, I might not have the resources to do this. I don't feel like I have the resources, energy, time, money, wisdom, truth, passion. It's like maybe you're losing passion for it based on what's central energy is a false entrapment. Perhaps you're dealing with somebody who is trying to get into a new home or something, or you're getting into a new home, but someone wants to hold on to all of their things or is expecting you to fulfill a role in that. You have all of the resources. If you don't think you do, you do. And there's a way to handle it that's going to bring beauty to everybody. However, yeah, well, there's your however card. I think you're scared of doing so because you feel like you're skating on thin ice, or perhaps you feel like somebody is skating on thin ice with the resources you're willing to give them. Perhaps you feel like you're going to be left out in the cold if you pull a power trip or speak your mind or say your piece to a certain extent. Sit and wait. See how it turns out. The divine is asking you to sit and understand. Be clear. You're being guided. So with this whole thing, regardless of your emotions, regardless of everything else, you're being guided. And trust your feelings and your emotions in the moment and go with it. Whatever that is. All right. 9 of Wands. Don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. So feeling a little bit like a wounded warrior, feeling tired, perhaps, yeah, wondering if you should yes or no about something, person, place, or thing, job, whatever. And a new opportunity comes in. Yeah, you're incredibly guarded, whoever this is for. Moving forward with a brand new you and emotion and confidence in that cup in a way you've not done before. And the divine is saying, don't give up. You are a different person now than you used to be. So stand strong in who you are. You're a different person now than you used to be, and there's something about putting in the work here will yield great results. I almost feel like, oh, come on, like I always put in the work. I'm not lazy by any stretch of the imagination, and I work hard. I work hard for myself and for others, but dang, someone's tired. I feel like someone's really tired here. And if someone comes at them like this, they very well may stand there with their wands all around them going, hey, wait, bucko. There could be an opportunity or an offer coming where you get to put your creative skills to work in a way that you would love to do, but perhaps previously never anticipated. Hence having the resources, but having this egoic attachment to not having enough. Lack. There's a lack mentality of epic proportions going on here, but yet you are the high priestess energy, which is absolutely being led by the divine to heal and cure this lack mentality. Taking time to heal. I think you really want to think about something. There could be an opportunity coming in, and I think you're healing. You may feel like it's not the right time. I wonder if you have the resources to actually put in the work to get going with it. It's going to take great strength. I knew you were wondering if you had what it takes. Taming the inner beast of fear, tiredness, all of the things we tell ourselves. Taming the beast of entrapment. Well, this is trying to entrap me, so I must run away, and fast. Looking at your options, trying to find clarity about 10 of Pentacles and money. This is going to take great strength to put in the amount of work it's going to take to manifest something beautiful. Whoa! Manifest something beautiful. Look at that. The sun. Manifest something beautiful. A great happiness of some sort. It could have something to do with a Leo, Scorpio, another Virgo, Pisces, Capricorn. putting in the work with a Leo. This could have something to do with children as well. Perhaps there's somebody who works with children. Yeah, what's crossing you? An emotional opportunity. Normally upright, this would be great communication that will bless any soul. It would bless anyone who's around to hear it and surprise you too. But there's some sort of false sense of entrapment, or that you feel you'll be entrapped by it, even though this emotional offer is coming your way. What's crossing this situation? You like to take things slow and methodically and be able to think a process through, thinking a process through, but it's crossing you. I don't think the divine actually wants you to sit there and think for too long. I think they actually want you to get to work, put the strength in, do what it takes to tame whatever is making you want to give up on life. It's like kind of like I hear someone saying, is this all I'm ever gonna be? Is this all I'm ever gonna be? Really? There's gotta be more to this than this. Let's pull you an angel card, Keepers of the Light Oracle. Serapis Bay, Ascension. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. This is darkness, feeling a self-sense of entrapment, and this is darkness. This is just a card confirming everything I just said. The light is here, but you've got to move into your true self. What is your true self? Is it about being defensive, or is it about moving forward in love and trust that the divine's got you? I think there's some sort of energy about feeling like there's snakes around you. But divines come here to help you ascend to a new version of yourself. And I think you're 98% there. It's like, I think it's like a pendulum. When you swing it one way, it like goes back and forth before it finds its center. So I think that's what's going to happen in your world and with you, in your emotions, in what you're passionate about, in your resources, in the idea of lack, sitting there waiting to be led by the divine, already being led by the divine to heal these circumstances and situations. All right, heart activation card, please. Individuality. You leave your unique stamp of love on everything you do. Now, this was in reverse, so I think this is something you're being called to do. Just because you need to stand up and put your boundaries up and know when to say no for yourself doesn't mean that's not love. In fact, you very well may be doing the other person a favor, because perhaps another person you're dealing with has a lack mentality and would like to, you know, get your help with things, vision. No matter what you see, no matter what you see in the small picture or the big picture of a loving, you see the bigger picture of a loving, just universe. You know that God's got you. You know that it's time to walk in faith. And we talk about that all the time on this channel. We really do. But there's, like I said, it's that pendulum. Until you find your center with it, there's going to be the back and forth. And I think you really need to give yourself a break that way. All signs do. When you're learning and growing, understand that it's a process. It's not an instant here, now, it's awesome, it's done. All's finished there. I don't need to worry about it anymore. It doesn't work like that. All right. That's the Virgo reading. Sure resonates with me. I don't know about all y'all. Let me know if it resonated at all. All right. So Virgo was then, we're at 30 minutes for the next one. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and what's next? Cancer. We'll do Cancer next. Cancer is next. I have Black Moon Lilith in Cancer. Lilith, Five of Cups. Things not turning out the way you'd hoped, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilt milk. Wow, massive change coming for the Cancers. An unwise choice. Learn what you can from this situation. Review everyone's motives. So there could have been some manipulation around you, and it's like you had a feeling it was coming, and you don't necessarily want to go ahead and do what it is, but there's some sort of emotion that someone's using their mind or their tongue to manipulate you with, in a certain extent, making a decision. I want to say there's something that my Cancers have made a decision about. You have the world in the palm of your hands, and it's something you're very passionate about. It really is. And perhaps in making a decision, it left somebody else feeling not so happy. Ah, I see. With you feeling like you're not sure if you've done the right thing or not, it leaves you focused on the past. There needs to be a change here in how you emotionally, like you're handling something emotionally, but it's almost like you're trying to harangue your emotions into submission by making decisions and using your mind instead of actually feeling what your heart feels. And it's leaving you in an energy of not seeing the positive in any situation, because the heart wants what the heart wants, my friends. As I say, the heart wants what the heart wants. The Wheel of Fortune falls out. What am I just saying here? You know, it's time for a massive change. It's been about divine timing, but it's come. The Wheel of Fortune spins forward and brings you what? Taking control of a circumstance where you have been manipulated and lied to and cheated. There's something here where you've been cheated. And it could be by somebody who, a boss, judge, CEO, older family member, father figure if they're older. Aries, Aquarius, Scorpio. There's something I'm getting that's happened between now and last December. I think you're really, with the Wheel of Fortune coming, in this energy, I think you're really starting to see how you got away from something just in the nick of time, because you took control. But you're being divinely led here. Remember that. In being divinely led, it means you can be divinely led, but you have to know you're being divinely led in order to take action and take control. So this is pretty amazing, actually, in my opinion. Tell me about the Five of Swords, the central energy the divine's trying to point you towards, or to get you to see that something is an unwise choice. Don't be manipulated. Get out while you can. Get out while the getting's good. You could also be dealing with taking control over a circumstance, a boss maybe who has some nefarious nonsense going on. Review everyone's motives. Remember that everyone's motives also include your own. There is a victory here for you. That's awesome. See, this is an absolute win, I feel, from my Cancers. Like taking control, being divinely led to do it. There's a situation you're not seeing the positive in. Got out while the getting's good. You know, this was not self-sabotaging any energy. Not with the Emperor there. Love you too, Rebecca. Talk to you later. I wish you'd have said something sooner. I could have possibly done Libra. All right, anyways, victory here. Six of Wands, a victory coming in for you. Could be with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, someone who's very passionate, or you could be taking on this energy as well. Getting definite intuitive hits. So this is someone who's incredibly creative. I wonder if this is a circumstance of thinking there's a massive victory here, but taking the time and moving slowly for it to come out and prove itself. Because, man, I was almost taken for a ride here. So it's almost like the energy needs to come out and prove itself. An ending to the mental fuckery, because there's a victory here, but you're taking it slow. I wonder if this is almost like an opportunity, a promotion, thinking about heading out on your own business-wise, maybe. And I have the Two of Cups. I think you're heading forward slow. There could very well have been an ending with someone you cared about very much. And it's coming into focus as a soulmate now, heading towards, you've had this victory with this ending or whichever, but there's still, it's massive change and the divine's trying to move you forward. It's an absolute victory, heading forward slow. What's coming in for you is the Two of Cups. You had an ending with somebody that I think you thought you'd be with forever. What's crossing this energy? The Lovers, a soul contract. A contract or a job contract or whichever it is for you that you've been dealing with, wanting the contract, wanting what you want. It's like, I know what I want and I'm not putting up with any BS. That's where I feel my Cancers are at. And what's crossing this situation? An ending of a cycle in how you have viewed love, romance, emotion, the happily ever after. But don't let it stop you. Just because that idea of the happily ever after is maybe not happened yet, it doesn't mean it won't. Don't manipulate yourself into thinking that nothing is ever going to work, because that doesn't serve you either. It'll be that moment when it comes along and you realize, oh, crap, it worked. What are the chances? Lady Nada, heart awakening, awaken to acceptance and divine love, give and receive in balance. So hear what someone has to say, but also do what's best for all involved. I feel like this is energy that you've been working with and kind of letting go of and then moving in this direction. So the divine's trying to help open your heart chakra. Tell me about the heart activation cards for this situation, please. Expression. You are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. So learning how to express yourself in a loving way, that's what this is all about. The divine taking you into this with heart awakening. It's like, man, I could approach you logically and take control of things, but I'm going to call you on what's fair and what's not, because you want peace. You recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. And I would say that previously you weren't in that. You're definitely opening to a new way of loving and a new way of handling love, emotions, and all those things. That's it for you, Cancers. All right. All right. Since Rebecca has left the room, we will go to Cancer Pisces, I guess, next. Oh. Time is it on there? Pisces. 8 of Pentacles. Skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic. Going back to school. I think you're looking up new ways to make money, new ways to find yourself. I think you want it to go fast, but you feel like it's going slower than it needs to. A successful time. Confidently accept opportunities are offered. You have the Midas touch right now. Oh, that's beautiful. 8 of Pentacles. Whoops. The Moon card. Pisces, Cancer. Could be, oh, you're going into hermit mode about how to start anew and not sure exactly which road to take. Thinking about which ways you should go. Things are a little unclear. Asking the divine, what should I do? I think you've got some skills where being a teacher or teaching is concerned. You're very wise, but you've got some cold feet about stepping into a new circumstance. It's almost like, yeah, everything's not black and white, Halo. Like there's a lot of gray and all. There's gray all over this card with a bit of sun and brightness, and then there's a huge bright moon, but it's still lots of gray off in the shadows, not knowing really what's going to come of it. Good communication, good news comes in. This is something passionate, wonderful. It's almost like a lightning bolt strikes you on the head. This could be communication about something creative, a new creative endeavor you might want to learn more about. You could feel that there's a Virgo that is a soulmate to you, or something you've been in contemplation about your childhood. But this is romanticizing the past, not seeing things clearly for what they were and romanticizing it. Going inward to think about that whole scenario. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, good news coming that puts you in the energy of wanting to create, wanting to grow something, wanting to build something. I think whomever it is on your mind is somebody incredibly amazing in your eyes. This could be a mother. I'm getting it could be a mother who's dealing with, or it could be that you're romanticizing the idea of how amazing your childhood was or something, but there's good news, something that you've been on the fence about. There's good news that I think you very well may give to your mother or someone that you think is just an incredible person. I wonder if at some point for some of you, you picked somebody to love. It was like kind of beauty over brains. And there's some sort of lack of clarity about how to move forward with that. It could be a situation where the divine is actually schooling you. Four of Pentacles, holding back, holding tight, deciding where you want to invest. Someone's scared here. You got a lot of passion. There's some sort of darkness around your passions and emotion that underlies the situation. King of Pentacles, generous, professional, responsible, practical, a successful time. Holding on to your money. There's a brand new start coming your way. New home, new job, new life, new you. It's going to take some massive confidence and require great strength from you, my Pisces friends. Temporary pause in action. Seeds well planted, unnecessary worry. Definitely two cards, holding back on your money and looking at where you want to invest and which way you're moving forward. We have the Eight of Pentacles here, deciding if schooling is the way to go. It's kind of like in your mind, it might be an archaic way to go. Because we have this energy here of the passionate person who wants to move forward. There is a victory, absolute victory coming your way, and you are being divinely led. So I'd like to say to really trust your intuition. Try and I want to say I feel like someone's all over the place here. We've got the going inward, then the not trusting, and the good news comes in, and I all of a sudden want to create, but oh, I don't know if I have the strength. It's like going to take a lot of strength, and a new opportunity comes. It's a victory, but then you sit there and wonder, like, how, where, why, what, and who should I invest in? I don't know if the divine cares as much as it is they want you to follow what you're passionate about. So go with that. Start there. What's crossing this Eight of Pentacles energy, please? What's crossing this for my Pisces friends? The Three of Wands, your ship's coming in. It's not seeing yet that you're in the process of manifesting this. I wonder if in some way your ships had come in and you feel like you missed it. But I don't think you did. I think the divine's actually bringing something incredibly beautiful your way. It doesn't matter if you miss one opportunity. There's many opportunities. There it is there. Passionate opportunity. Look at that, guys. The Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. This is beautiful. No wonder it's about victory. And the King of Pentacles. You're going to build your money. It's going to take strength to tame that inner beast of false evidence appearing real, how things have always been. But there is a passionate new opportunity on tap for you here. It's about you're really looking inward to see which way is best for you to go. All right, angel card for my Pisces friends. We have Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realms. You see, the insights that are coming your way are strictly from the divine. I knew you were being divinely led. I know there's a lot of confusion, it seems, about which way to go, but you are gaining very new, deep insights about who you are and why you're the way you are, and how that's a good thing or not, whichever way. But I see nothing here that's negative per se. Just taking the time to go inward, asking about commitment. Maybe you're having new downloads and understanding about what commitment is. You dedicate yourself to your belief wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. Coming into a new way of loving yourself and others as you learn how to love yourself differently and you evolve that way. It changes your life and your relationships, but you need to be patient. And while Venus, maybe you have Pisces and Venus and Pisces or whatever, Pisces and Venus. Patience. You are able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. I think that's very true. But when the divine is trying to move you towards its own loving rhythm, and you have your own preset ideas about what you can't do, or how you can't do that, or what it can't look like for you, that's where it stops you up. There's something really here about looking in the mirror and speaking your truth to yourself. I really see this hermit energy about looking in the mirror and facing the facts. Facing the facts. There's a lot of gray, but facing the facts. That's what I'm getting. All right, let's move on to Libra, I guess, next. Or no, Scorpio. Sorry, my bad. We do Scorpio next. Forgot Scorpio. How dare I do such a thing? How are my Scorpios doing this week? You've had some great things happen. Are we sitting in the energy of a little bit of confusion now? Not sure what to do. Feeling like maybe a rock. Yeah, I almost feel like there's this energy of the training wheels coming off and needing to face some things. The Star. Happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You're on the right path, my Scorpio friends. 6, 4, 5. Well, that's beautiful. Something that you would love to have. It's off in the distance, you feel. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. I think this Star energy is closer than you think. Assert your independence and creativity. Confident, warm, intelligent, careful, graceful. This could be about you stepping into self-employment, some of you. Deciding which way you want to go moving forward. Harnessing a fiery energy. Got the Queen of Wands again, as I say, harnessing a fiery energy. Really trying to use your intuition. 9 of Swords, all up in your head, stress, worry. I think there's been some issues with sleep. It could be that there's some anxiety around something you hoped or dreamt about happening. And you feel like there's a whole lot of responsibility. Someone's carrying a heavy weight here, but you know you can't put the burden down just yet. I think you intuitively feel that there's just a little bit more to do, because this guy, he's heading up towards the house where he's about to drop off that big old pile. It's about asking your friends for help from your friends as well. You know, you don't have to do everything by yourself, but life has gotten a bit much. We have good news coming in. This is something that needs your immediate attention. Time is of the essence, but yet at the same time, you need to think things through carefully. That's truly going to bring you your wish granted. You're hoping your ships would come in a certain area, but I think you're feeling like it's more work than it's worth. Empress energy. Someone could be getting pregnant or dealing with a mother figure. You are really stepping into a creative time. All of these wands, every single wand here. The Empress, all about passion, creative. This is Libra and Taurus energy. Could be communication coming from a mother, that something that needs immediate attention. This could also be about a boss at work coming towards you, or you could be the person giving the information. You'll have to take it as it resonates. Scorpio friends. End of a cycle, start of a brand new one. It's graduation day. It's like you were this energy and now you're stepping into this energy of taking control. It's like training wheels are coming off, like I said. Good news, a sudden change of events, moving away from rough waters to calm waters. This is good. This is very good. Taking yourself in a new journey, moving forward. It's like a new vote of, you have new confidence. You have everything to take care of this, whatever it is. Someone may come in and tell you something that makes you rather emotional, and I would prefer to think it makes you happy. It could be your significant other. Maybe someone here has gotten married in the last 2 months, maybe. Could even be the last 8 days, 10, 21 days, last 21 days. There could be something, communication coming in on the 21st of September that your significant other, or this could be your parents, may step in and try and stop something emotional from happening at the past. It's like you were all set forward to head in a certain direction, and this person stops and says, "Oh, wait, just stop, don't do anything. Don't do anything." You want to take control of the situation, but I have a feeling like you feel like it's something here. It could be around a home or something that's becoming just a heck of a too much responsibility. What's crossing this star card, please? Walking away. Not sure if you should walk away from something that you're in control of or keep it. You're not sure what you should do. The walking away from the emotional confusion is what's stopping you. It's almost like you just can't right now. What's crossing this energy? An opportunity. Someone may have offered you before that you said no to, and you might be wondering, thinking, I wish I had taken it, just because it's crossing you. There's an opportunity from the divine coming in here, but you just might not want it. You might want to close that cycle out entirely and move forward. I think there's some concern though about what it will do to others. That's what I'm getting. All right, let's pull an angel card for my Scorpio friends. Cernunnos, life force. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Well, I would say that with all of the wands. That's why I'm thinking too, someone very well could end up pregnant here, or finding out that they're going to become a mother, and in doing so realize that's enough responsibility in and of itself. You don't need more. Cooperation. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. So that's what the divine's asking you to see and understand. I'm not getting a sense that it's quite time yet for you to end a cycle or a circumstance. It's coming, but I don't think it's quite time yet. Cause and effect. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and a foundation of your results. So there's something here about really needing to cooperate. I almost feel like it's needing to wait and stand in your own energy and trust that how you feel is for a reason. But if you feel like you're being held up and there's no actual clarity about which way to go or which way to move, then to wait for the divine to give you the answers before you proceed. It could be you want to end the cycle and proceed forward, and this person says, no, don't do that just yet. There's a cooperative component here that you're not seeing just yet. Okay, my Scorpio friends, I hope that helps and resonates. Now we will move on to Libra. What are you guys up to, my Libra friends? Well, maybe you're tired. Maybe you're struggling. I don't know. Maybe all things are just tickety boo. And I guess we'll find out, my Libra friends. Libra. Six of Swords. Things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. So you might want to go somewhere. Wanting to go on a trip. Seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. So you've planned something to go a certain way, and the divine says, in my timing. And you're like, oh crap, is it over? Does that mean it's over? Totally over? I'm out in the cold here. I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm skating on thin ice. I don't know who to trust. Feeling left out a little bit spiritually, financially, wondering if you'll have what it takes to Aw, guys, come on. You feel like the divine's forgotten you. I put in all this work and I feel forgotten. Well, there's movement coming with the Six of Swords, moving away from a difficult situation. This could be traveling, world travel even. This is communication coming from a distance or afar, and it lands pretty fast. It's like you don't see it coming, and then this is the news. Things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation. That's beautiful. We like that. Focusing on your money, could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, mostly a Capricorn, someone who's nurturing, who's very focused on their finances, but yet has got it all. They're compassionate, they're caring, they're loving, they can focus on their finances, they have their finger on the pulse, many different things going on. They're very wise, because you might think that all they think about is their money, but dang, that not be true. Communication could be coming in about wanting to walk away from some sort of toxic tie or something. Maybe you've already done that, walked away from a Capricorn maybe. There could be some confusion about something you're toxically tied to. You don't know how to get away from it, but it just keeps coming up in your mind or in your heart or in your thoughts. You could find out some very good news that someone's walked away from something toxic. Brand new beginning. You have everything in your arsenal to create it. This is a brand new beginning. You have absolutely all the resources, but I think you're doubting whether you do or not. And it could be because there's been some sadness involved here. You had hope, faith, and trust, and somehow all the things you thought in the circumstance or situation have turned in on you and stabbed you in the heart. And it's like it's over. Like I walked away from that toxicity, but the reality of it is it's a temporary pause in action. And I'd say that when it comes back around or you start to create, it's going to make you incredibly happy. There's absolute wish fulfillment. It's a singular wish fulfillment. So it makes me wonder if it's a job or a self-employment type thing. Then we have working together, wanting to work with someone. Why can't we work together? I heard someone explain the other day that it's like the Libra saying, what, seriously, you're going to walk out and just break it all like this? It's like the Libra would be the one to try and keep the balance. But how are you going to keep the balance? Hopefully in a pure way. There is hope here. There's a wish coming true. We have 2 wish granted cards. There's just been a temporary pause in action. What's crossing this energy? There's something about taking a leap of faith. And I would even say taking a leap of faith backwards, that there's some sort of decision needs to happen between, am I moving backwards or forwards? I don't want to go backwards. But just because you pick up a situation you thought you left, perhaps there's been a tie to it all along. There's karmic energy here, something that needs to be let go of. I wonder if it's a fear of lack of finances and not measuring up, because I have the Knight of Cups crossing the 7 of Pentacles. That's the energy that's crossing you from this beauty here. Wondering if you have what it takes to actually be what anyone wants in love. Yeah, of course you do. Of course you do. But there are things that we need to tie up karmically or emotionally or, you know, in frustration, whatever it is, in order to move on. And there is good news coming that helps you walk away. So that's beautiful. All right, let's find out an angel card for my Libra friends. Lady Venus, downloading and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. Wow. So you're being guided. Absolutely. Deep insights might be the very good news that's coming your way. Deep insights about something you walked away from. I would even say that you thought might be toxic, but isn't, maybe. There's some sort of sadness around it, though, and I think you just wish people could work together. I think you're tired of the hurt. I think you're tired of the toxic fuckery, and you would just like things to go smoothly for once, please and thank you. Tolerance. You appreciate other people's point of view because you sense the love in anyone, everyone. and purpose. You possess the determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love. That's exactly what this energy here is about. Trying to demonstrate love and to be love, understanding that, you know, it's not necessarily all so easy, and you can't paint it as black or white. There's a whole lot of gray involved in life. I want to say, if you guys are thinking about heading forward with an offer or thinking about starting the new, I would highly suggest it. I think that'd be a very good thing to walk away from anything that ties you. It's something about having your freedom, but having it while in whatever you're in. It's not like you've got to say goodbye to family and whatever else you're in to do it. You just need your freedom whilst in whatever you're in. I love you guys. I hope it resonates. All right, Aquarius is next. How are my Aquarians doing? How are my Aquarians doing today? Aquarius is next. So for my Aquarian friends, I have Aquarius rising, how I present myself in the world. Queen of Cups, tender-hearted, empathic, patient, loving. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition, care for yourself and others. Five of Water, things not turning out the way you'd hoped, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilt milk. Now this came out in the Virgo, Cancer reading, I want to say. Yeah, Cancer. So this could be you dealing with Cancer. Could be your moon, sun, or rising in Cancer. Venus in Cancer. Hard to say. Tell me about this emotional, tender-hearted, empathic, patient, loving person. Relationships developing to a new level. You have so much to offer. It's like unconditional love right here is the energy you sit in until someone shows you otherwise. Something here, somebody, something makes you incredibly in your heart space and feeling love, but you're sitting there waiting also with this energy from the divine as to which way should I go, my Aquarian friends. It's like watching, waiting, listening. A wounded warrior, not sure if you've got in it to continue the fight. I think being in this emotional energy is taking a toll on you. It's like I want to fight for it. I do. This happy home, this thing I've worked for, this celebration, this everything. I want to, but I'm tired. It's like maybe you've been putting up a fight in the home. You want to have celebration in the home. Maybe there's been some quarrels going on. There is good news coming your way. New starts in communication. New starts is something you're passionate about or someone's passionate about you. We have the Page of Swords, which could be challenging information, but it's also about ingenious ideas as to how to solve whatever situation this is about here. My Aquarian friends could be dealing with Cancer, Pisces, Sagittarius, Gemini. Putting up your boundaries and saying, hey, I know when enough is enough. Things not turning out the way you'd hoped. It's almost like I'm going to stand my ground and stand up for what I want. I'm not giving up and create this new energy moving forward. But there's this Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy around you, someone who's very creative and wants to strike out on their own and build their own thing. This could be your energy as well. I'd like to say, I would even say that someone could be blocking very beautiful feminine energy. It could be a mother figure or somebody that is if you're planning to block somebody, you may find out in doing so a little later that they could be pregnant, or someone is pregnant, but maybe you feel blocked by the world or things happening in the world with COVID from enjoying this fully. There's somebody here, though, that wants to strike out on their own. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and bring a beauty. Now there's a Libra, Taurus energy, balanced, really into creating the new. There's a whole lot of people here. I'd say there's a mother figure and a couple. and the sun between this couple, but someone's trying to block it. It could be the mother figure trying to block the situation, or someone who is the matriarch of a family. What's crossing this? Celebration, having fun and joyous times. Someone doesn't see what's happening, even though happiness is here for some, doesn't see it as happy. It's like you've just got to let it flow, like, because you're not seeing the positive in the situation at all. There's two very creative energies, and there is love to be had here. A lot of happiness and joy and clarity between the two. But someone is, I wonder if someone held their boundary and made a promise to a mother figure or something. And now it's causing a situation in the family. What's crossing this? Yeah, more going on here than meets the eye. It could be why you're all up in your emotions about it, my Aquarian friends. Could be. It's like there's some sort of deception. And maybe that's the intuitive nudge you're getting, is that something's not right, and it leaves you in the energy of feeling battered and wounded. Hi, T. Marie, welcome. And it is draining your energy to a certain extent. There is some sort of celebration coming, but there's also like a sit and wait energy. Commander Ashtar, call to action, take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. So whatever you're setting out to do, it's really important to follow what you say, to stick to your beliefs, your promises, your whichever. If you're saying, oh, don't do that to somebody else, or putting up a boundary, then understand that you have to abide by that boundary as well. So you can't just set a boundary and then not abide by it. There's some sort of lack of trust. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. Do you? That's a good question. Do you? Because I sense a whole lot of hesitation over here, and the angels are trying to get you to take action. I think there's a little bit of lack of trust in your intuition. Empathy, you feel and understand the emotions of another in service of love. So that's the energy you really need to take on. It's a very heartfelt energy, which I don't know that you're incredibly comfortable with, my Aquarian friends, unless you have Cancer prominently in your moon sign or something. The divine is actually asking you to take control of the situation and stand up for yourself, but to have empathy when things don't necessarily turn out the way you'd hoped. There's some sort of evolution of your soul to be learned and gathered here as you stand up for yourself. And it's very important that you do. But they want you to take action and trust that your soul is, has a loving voice. Can you take action and take control of a circumstance in a loving way instead of a controlling way? I think even you wonder if that's possible, because you're definitely not seeing the positive in all this beauty right here. I wonder if there's some sort of fear you're running from. I love you guys anyway. I hope this resonates. I guess we'll do Gemini next. Gemini. Twins. Contracts. Things starting, things ending. Something is up in your craw. That's how I feel. I don't know Geminis per se, but I feel like there's something that's just up in your grill. And I just don't know how much longer you're going to be able to take it. Well, Halo, it's not like I'm going to have better. I mean, so, I got to figure out how to deal with what I'm in. Ace of Cups, falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth, enhanced intuition, a new home. Four of Swords, time to rest and take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Someone may be thinking about moving out of a circumstance, heading into a new love situation, into a new home in general, having a new sense of confidence, but thinking that maybe you should put that on ice and wait for clarity from the divine. I'd say you've been very busy working hard, and I think you're tired. Look at that. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning. This could be an awakening to what love actually truly is, awakening to what passion truly is in a new way. Communication, this is energy of Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So you have all the signs here other than yours so far. Well, we have 4. We have the air sign. Let's see. What's about this passionate opportunity? It ends a cycle that you've been in. This opportunity coming in is huge. You're gonna think it's probably small, but it's actually huge with the Ace of Cups here. It's going to take you into some absolute financial abundance. I wonder if someone has awakened, taken an opportunity, awakened, stepped into financial stability, but they're wondering about their heart, if their heart's incredibly happy. Yeah, they're undecided. Look at that. Unable or unwilling to make a decision. Not wanting to move on it. It's like sitting there. It's like pre-high priestess energy is sitting there and just waiting to see what happens. Feeling all the emotion, feeling the strength it takes to watch it all. Someone really could be graduating or finishing a degree or something in your family. There's a new opportunity. Someone might ask you for coffee, or this is a tangible 3D opportunity, a new job or a promotion or a new way to make more solidity, more money to bring solidity to your life. Tell me about the 4 of Swords. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Someone who wants to strike out on their own, but seems to be looking back at a situation. Someone might want to start their own business or have their own. This has been coming up for you guys for a long time. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence, but you must think things through carefully. Hence the 4 of Swords. You need some time to ponder what's going on. To heal possibly from circumstances that you've not thought you even needed healing from anymore. As this communication comes in, these new starts, there's going to be a lot of juggling things, trying to keep emotions at bay, trying to have things not fly off the handle or people get a little bit more carried away. You're concerned that this communication or this sudden event has some sort of manipulative tone to it. I wonder if you feel like it's actually true or not. Is someone in it to win it, or are they just messing with me? Are they playing me? Because Lord knows, I'm hearing my Gemini say, I've been played before. I think there's a divine guided need to find balance within your finances, your emotions, your passions, everything, which is why I would say you need a vacation. 3 of Wands, yeah, definitely hoping your ships come in a certain way or area. This is the entrepreneur energy. Could be going to a banker to get a loan, to start your own thing, to put your own stamp of approval on it, but it's a big deal, whatever it is. Tell me what's crossing this beautiful new start over here, please. Having the strength. Do I have the strength to even do it? I got some fears here about striking out on my own, and I'm very undecided. Very undecided. I forget what card was underneath. The Ace of Cups. So you see, it's not even like you're focused on a new start in emotion. You're focused on a new start in what? What are you focused on a new start in? You're being absolutely divinely led. We got the infinity symbol here and here. Crossing you and ending. Not sure if you want to end something. Not sure if you can handle going through what it takes to bring an ending about. Either that or going through a time of, it's like a time of homeostasis to decide if that's where you want to head to. My Gemini friends, let's pull you an angel card. Kuthumi, Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. Yeah, see, you're wanting to go in to see what's actually what, but you have this knowing, like I said, pre-high priestess energy. You have this knowing already about the whole thing, but you're like, oh, no, I'm going to think about it some more. I don't know if I'm ready for this. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. You wear a cloak of wisdom. You have the wisdom here to understand, and you're evolving. You realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. You realize that obstacles are merely evolution on your path to love. So You're evolving into this energy of the obstacle in front of you. Whatever the disbelief or the obstacle that's in front of you, you're going to barrel through it. The problem is your heart's tied up in what is responsibility. What does that actually mean? Responsibility, you are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. So I wonder if there's somebody you're expressing love to, but I wonder if you feel like you should be or not. Should I actually be doing this? Should I actually, do I have what it takes? Should I actually be doing this? Is this even foreseeable for me to do this? If I do it and I let go of some things and face some sort of ending of a cycle, am I just going to be played? Is this person actually in it to win it? Is this job, is this thing, is this business in it to win it with me? Like, I don't know. But you know the answer. You already know the answer that you seek. You're evolved. And you need to be responsible with the emotions that you show towards others. Because there will be flack or some sort of energy that hits you sideways if you do things you shouldn't be. That's why it's taking responsibility for the emotion that you show and the amount of love you express. If someone's not feeling loved, then you need to take responsibility for that. I love you guys. I'll talk to you again soon. All right, next one is Aries. My Aries friends. See what's going on for my Aries friends. Aries is coming in at 127. Coming in for you guys. I'm feeling your energy is a little bit quiet. That's what I'm feeling. I just heard that song. I'm coming out, want the world to know. Gonna let it show. Something, something, something. The Lovers. Intimate relationships, carefully weighing your decisions, good health. I wonder if you've met somebody or have a contract on your soul. Well, we all have contracts with our soul. I guess the question is, which ones are they? Two coming together, making a decision between two. What's going to fulfill you? Carefully weigh your decisions. You're coming into some good health. This is the energy of Gemini. Looking at going back to school. Skilled work is rewarded, learning all there is to know about a topic. So the Eight of Pentacles is also about being able to put your own personal stamp of approval on something that you want to create. Tell me about the Lovers, please. Card number 6, card of balance, card of the divine, absolutely involved. Well, there's movement. There is absolute movement. Communication coming your way, passionate messages, possibly from a distance, that puts you in your feels. I'd say someone's got a lot of emotions going on here for you, or you got for someone else. I think you know it's a very deep connection. This is somebody who doesn't necessarily tell people how they feel. They keep a little bit of emotion to themselves, a lot actually. They will pretend, or not even pretend, but say one thing and actually the opposite is true. This person may appear incredibly balanced, but there is a storm that rages on around them. They have clarity. They gain clarity through their emotions. Their emotions are like their intuitive nudge forward. Movement coming with a boss, a judge, a CEO, taking control of your life or a situation. Possibly having a new contract for work or school even. The Lovers again. Holy Hannah. So this is very, very strong soulmate energy. I could say this is a work thing your soul's called to do, and a person that your soul is called to love. I won't say the other thing. The sign. Taking control of the situation, using all of your resources to manifest what it is you desire. There's a whole lot of emotion going on here. As Ramblin' Mike would say, this is the king of love. Yeah. So taking control of your life, setting contracts, starting new things, using your resources to create whatever it is you want. The divine wants you to know they're absolutely leading you. It's absolutely divinely guided. You have everything you need to take control of your life and step this up, man. This is stepping up if I ever seen it. It's like there's soul lessons, there's soul growth, there's soul ties, soul commitments. You've been burned. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. It's like something you got out while the getting was good. Why do I feel like the divine spared someone's life here? It could have been much worse than it was. There's the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, again coming in, wanting to start something new, looking at new ways or ways to start that new thing. This is the card of the entrepreneur. I think there's something that somebody, I think there's been deceit and lies. I would even hazard a guess that really someone got out with their life. That's what I'm getting. Also could be self-sabotage. This energy of I don't know if I can do it keeps coming back around, but the divine is bringing it back up within you in order for you to what? Yeah, sabotaging. Got out while the getting's good. It's like someone got away with their life out of a circumstance or situation, and now you're looking at moving towards something new, but you don't know how to do it. You don't know where you're going to get the money from to do it. You don't know how you're going to build it. But really, the divine is calling you here. I think there's something about self-sabotage and really making sure things are above board. It's like, where'd that card go that went over? Oh, there you go. The end of a cycle, start of a new one. Moving away from rough waters to calm waters. There's something here about the trajectory forward you're going to move in contract to your life's purpose and love and what you're creating, that the divine is absolutely moving you towards, and it's like graduation day for you. There's definitely some fear and unsurety about what you should do, but trust what you're being called to do because the divine's leveling you up here. That's beautiful energy, my Aries friends. All right, just pull an angel. Oh, I forgot to do the what's crossing you. Well, let's pull the angel card first. Faith, humanity, and benevolence. Stay calm. Trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. I think that might be hard to do for you because I think you've been very hurt. Not just emotionally, I would say even bodily, physically. What's crossing this Lovers from coming to fruition, coming forward? Anxiety about the past, anxiety about everything you've been through. That's understandable, especially if you've gotten out of something that was like threatening your mental health. Oh, that's in reverse. 10 of Wands. It's like you don't want to put down the burden. I don't think you like the struggle, but I almost wonder if that's what you've become used to, and if you would be able to let it go, if you'd be able to let the struggle go. Already did that one. Let's find a Heart Awakening card, please. Heart Awakening. Vision. No matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving, just universe. So understanding that you have to have faith that the universe, God is benevolent. The divine is benevolent and will take care of you. Empathy. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. I wonder if you're coming into a new balance of that. I feel in some way, shape, or form, being it's on the 7 of Swords and coming back around and finally ending this cycle, understanding where empathy is important and where empathy for self also is important. Hope this resonates. Talk to you again soon. Leo is next. My Leo family. My Leo family. Let's see what's up for you, darlings. I have 2 Leos in 3 Leos in my life that I'm aware of at this point in time. But I know we're August. Well, 3, that's not 4. 4. I have 4 Leos in my life. I got Leos around me. All right, let's find out what's coming in for my Leo friends, please. My Leo friends. 130. 134.55 for my Leo friends. Leo. strength. Not sure you've got the strength to continue. Great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness and compassion. So the need to forgive others and yourself. 5 of Swords, an unwise choice. Learn what you can from this situation. Review everyone's motives. Where's the clarity? You're looking for clarity. There's been some sort of manipulation. And I think you're going to come into understanding that very soon. It's very reminiscent of the monthly reading I did for you already. Ending a cycle. This is graduation day, so you've done something well because the divine's leveling you up. The World card is the last card in the major arcana. Coming to an understanding about what you can do and what you can't do. Making the decision to do what it is you're passionate about doing. You have the world in the palm of your hand. It doesn't really matter what you pick as long as you're passionate about it and you want to create. Here's the High Priestess. You're being intuitively led. I wonder if there's an end of a cycle that's leveling you up to this new trust in yourself, new trust in what you're hearing. Perhaps something ended with somebody and it leveled you up to a High Priestess energy within yourself. You have to make a decision here, but you are stressed about it. This is a lot of mental stress. And I would even say the things that you're speaking stress you out as well. The things you say, stress about decisions, everything up in your head, all about it. It's like too many burdens. You need to ask for help from your friends, but it's almost like you're doing it alone. It's like you're sitting there and doing it alone, but the divine's saying it's become too much, too heavy. You need to ask for help. It's not time to do it all alone. It's time to ask for help, possibly from somebody who's incredibly intuitive. Perhaps you made a move recently or made a decision based on your intuition because it was too much to carry and it took a lot of strength to do it. And in doing so, you ended a cycle and you graduated. So communication coming in that's not so easy to take. This is the energy of Libra. Someone could be a little bit ticked, man, or a lot ticked. This could be something about law enforcement, someone manipulating the system. This is Libra, Taurus energy. You could find out that someone's pregnant or dealing with some sort of manipulation around a mother figure or someone using something about a mother to get away with something. This is somebody who typically stands in their power, and it very well could be that you're hopping down off your Empress throne or High Priestess throne to embody this Empress energy. But there's something about romanticizing the past. I wonder if you're hearing from somebody about the past and someone has a way different view of it than you do. 5 of Swords again. Are they, someone wants to do something and you're saying, well, listen, are you in it to win it? Or are we going to make an unwise choice again here? There's some sort of juggling going on and the infinite divine is trying to strengthen someone to make the right decisions about finances, about their emotions, about everything. But there's a lot of gray going on here. It's like things aren't necessarily known and there's some sort of element of trust. Wondering if that's even possible. Someone, this is some manipulation around someone who's very beautiful and it's part of someone's past. That wanting to create, but perhaps looking at the past in a romanticizing type way is not seeing the truth or clearly about what happened. Maybe someone's looking at something through rose-colored glasses. Strength card, an ending. It takes great strength to deal with an ending. This could be an ending with somebody who's incredibly spiritual or heading in that direction, making a decision you wondered if you actually should have made. Really using your intuition. I do see that you're leveling up here though, and the divine is graduating you. What's crossing this energy? Movement. It's almost like I don't want to move. I don't know what to do. If I move, it's all going to fall apart. Problem is if you don't move, it's an unwise choice. Yeah, that's the problem with that. Communication coming in from afar. Could be a lot of juggling when this communication comes along. You could find out that someone's been hurt by something that you've done or someone else has said, and or perhaps, you know, they're rushing in incredibly fast in order to to do damage control is what I'm getting. This could be a judge, a lady judge, female judge that's making a decision based on children, and then the decision creates a movement, but right now it's stagnant. And I think that the divine is saying that if you fight this or go ahead and try and manipulate it in any way, it's going to be an unwise choice. You're not going to win. There's something about communication from a distance that is crossing you. It's like you're waiting and waiting and waiting. Saint Germain, karma releasing. Yeah, absolutely. The end of a cycle, releasing the old karma. Sometimes you can feel very empty without that old karma. Move beyond drama. Create your own path. Make room for good energy. Balance your emotions. Get balanced. Make room for messages and the divine to come with messages and intervene in circumstances, situations. All right, let's get where your heart's at. How's the divine trying to activate your heart? Ownership. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them as lessons. It's like on your road to evolution, how you express yourself. There's some sort of shame going on here about a circumstance or a situation with you, my Leos. Expression. You are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. So you're wanting to head in a new direction. I think you're very much up in your head about how to do that without causing a lot of chaos between a few people, possibly. If you express yourself, what will you chop out of your life by accident? Or would it be accidentally on purpose? Check your motives. Own what you think, own what you do, own your misdeeds. There could be a truth that needs to come out here. And the best way to do that is just to do it and get it over with. I love you guys. Hope it resonates. We're moving on to Sagittarius last. All right. Saggies. Let's find out what's going on with all y'all. My Sagittarian friends. All y'all Saggies. All y'all Saggies. Making some big moves, maybe? Using your resources. Challenging information coming in, I think. Ace of Swords, a truth delivered. Brilliant new ideas and inspirations. Seeing the truth of a situation. A challenging beginning. The Six of Wands, victory. Good news is on its way. Public recognition or awards. I want to say there's a truth being delivered as someone sees you for who you are. And that's a victory. What's the Ace of Swords about? Challenging beginning, brilliant new ideas, and inspiration. I think the divine is really stepping in here to give you a victory of kind of like epic proportions. Unable or unwilling to make a decision. Possibly, is someone feeling bullied almost? Or are you trying to, there's a whole lot of options and there's some sort of lack or some confusion, that's funny, some sort of lack of confusion, I was going to say. But feeling like there's lack of money and finances, feeling a little left out from happiness here. Someone also may have a health issue where they've been cold for quite some time and it keeps coming back around. I would look for hormonal imbalance. Possibly something wrong with your liver, spleen. Somewhere in there or something. I don't want to scare anybody, but it can't hurt to have a checkup. Something coming back around. They're pulling something up within you. The divine is pulling something up within you that's bringing something back to life or back around. And I think you're a little bit unsure about what to do about it. The truth is, I'm scared of being left out, and this is a Two of Cups energy, so it's the two trying to come together. I'm afraid I'm just going to be hurt again. I think there's something that's coming in that's mirroring your energy to you. And why do I say that? Because we have somebody who's up in their feels, a very psychic energy, intuitive insights. There's a little moth or something. Anyway, intuitive insights, clarity, psychic insights. Trying to find balance in your emotions, very unconditional love, someone who's loving you very unconditionally, or this is your energy. Whatever's going on, whatever you're concerned about, I don't think that someone's judging you. I think you're going to make a decision to stand in unconditional love. There's that high priestess energy. There's a victory for someone who's incredibly spiritual and using their intuition. Good news is on its way, public recognition or awards. Somebody's definitely going to be recognized. Wow, I don't have cards upside down here, but they're coming. You're coming out of conflict. It's been a battle, conflict going on. I feel like someone here is smarter than other people think. A tower moment happens and then fast forward movement. There could be something that's been of a conflict, could be even for 5 decades with a Cancer. There could be some sort of coming out of conflict about a vehicle or how to make the processes work for movement forward. What's the Tower about here? Someone really trusting their intuition. Yeah, there's a Tower. Someone's doing something nefarious behind the scenes, and the victory comes out that they actually see that. And then someone can't work in the background or find this competitive energy anymore. They actually have to hop in the chariot and move forward. I almost think that someone was being tested here. If it's almost like if they will spot the nefarious nonsense. Tell me about the Tower, the Lovers. I think there's a soul contract here with somebody. And I want to say it's all going to be blown wide open, but it's to bring a victory. I'd say it's not falling apart to you, it's falling apart for you. You're using your intuition and heading into what's actually lying, cheating, and stealing money from you, soul energy from you. There's 2 people the divine's trying to bring together, and it could be that there's a Scorpio or a Cancer. This is Scorpio, I think this is Cancer, or maybe they're both Cancer, that are in the way of that and maybe spewing some sort of BS. What's crossing this? An ending. Putting an end to the mental fuckery brings about a victory. You may feel stabbed in the back or feel like there's no coming back from anything, but there is a victory coming here for you. What's crossing this first situation over here? Queen of Swords. It's almost like you don't see things quite clearly. I feel like someone's trying to get away with something. There was a truth that's not spoken, or something. A Tower moment here. It could be that someone's intuition brought in a Tower moment and revealed a lie or something someone was doing behind the scenes. And the reason it worked out that way is because there was a soul contract. It's almost like the divine testing somebody to see if they'd pick it up. That's what I'm getting. But there's something here you're not seeing clearly. It's almost like if you're gonna get it past me, you're gonna have to be smarter than that. That's what I'm getting. All right. Angel message. Hilarion, divine healing. Honor your sensitivity. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. So there's something about retreating and healing, having a safe place to do just that. Perhaps it's been some time before you've had that safe place to do that. I think there's a victory coming and putting something to an end, and it's like hopping in your vehicle and moving away from all of the crap, but getting out while the getting's good and heading toward what your soul truly desires. It could be that there's been a contract that's been made with somebody who perhaps it just shouldn't have been made, and there's no seeing clearly here. Someone could be hiring a lawyer to take care of it, and the lawyer starts to see things clearly, and that's when the Tower moment happens. There's some sort of deception that's coming out here. Trust. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. So trust that what you think is true. Trust it. Love yourself and trust the things that you think. Someone's concerned about their freedom. You are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through a loving energy of openness. This is really about telling the truth as you see it, but doing it in a loving way. It's like I think you're concerned about having your freedom, and I think someone else is too. But there's a matter of being able to trust each other. There's been a time where in this circumstance, someone spoke a truth or said something, and it stopped things dead in their tracks, but something's coming back around. The divine's bringing up an unconditional love and a healing between two, whoever that is. But there's still some sort of deception that needs to come out and be uncovered about it before true movement forward can happen. I love you guys. I hope some of this resonated with you in any sort of situation or way. I'll talk to you again next week. Take care. Blessings. Now I got to remember how to turn this thing off.